we're going to So the whole point is like, first of all, we just gonna start over. All right, we're gonna start over. What's up, guys? This is Styx'S Mystery School, bringing you another podcast episode. So today, I just want to completely just say thank you so much for everybody that has been supporting me from TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, my friends. I'm just completely blessed and completely thankful. And the first things I wanted to tell you guys about is simply like, I know a lot of people are working with the law of attraction and wanting to understand how can they maximize on their manifestations. And guys, honestly, the first thing I want to say is that in order to maximize on your manifestation, you have to be okay with it not happening. And I know you guys are probably like, what? But the truth of the matter is, it's like when you are detached from your manifestation, it's easier for it to come because you're not hounding it. You ever hounded your mother for something and she's like, don't rush me, don't this, that, no. It's the same thing. You have to be okay with there being a chance that it may not happen. And that's usually what allows it to happen because you're not stressing it. And a lot of people are saying, well, what do you mean by let go? I mean, surrender. Surrender your manifestation. Surrender your thoughts on how you think it should happen. Surrender your thoughts on when you think it should happen because there are bigger things at play when it comes to your manifestation, if you get what I'm saying. So, guys, like, it's very important that you guys simply just relax and be in the moment when it comes to these manifestations, honestly and truly. Because if you guys are hounding it too much, if you guys are being too active on it, you could be actually fucking it up. To be real, to be very real. And like, just to get a little bit deeper, like in my situation, like now is the time where I finally feel like manifestations are starting to come at a rapid pace. Like about a week ago, 10 days ago, I was manifesting that I wanted a spiritual cult, that I wanted friends and family, and I wanted a big group of spiritual people who were willing to, have each other's back and be able to spread positivity at that. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I got that. I got that. And I'm just like completely grateful for that because a lot of you guys, I manifested you and you guys saw that TikTok too. And I'm blessed at this moment right now. I'm about 37K on TikTok. And it's like, that's a blessing, but that is something that has been manifested. And you guys have to understand that I didn't know what way it was going to come. But if I would have tried to say, okay, this is coming this way, this is coming that way, who knows? I probably would have never had TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really got to allow your manifestation to surprise you. You can't be trying to figure out everything about it. Yeah, you can't. You can't. You can't. But to my people, like, guys, like, I have a T line that I am in the works of, and right now, like, I'm working on making it as great as possible before I'm able to present it to you guys. Also, this is sponsored by Vance Global. You guys go ahead and check them out. They have the best CBD. And honestly, as a person who was smoking weed before, I needed a replacement in order to not feel like I needed something, if you know what I'm saying. Like, not feeling like I needed weed. So, and the thing about weed was making me lazy, and weed was making me impatient. Weed was just making things very difficult for me. It didn't allow me to be my greatest self. And the moment that I quit smoking weed, I was actually able to have way more vivid dreams. And if any of you guys know, the way that I get my psychic moments is through my dreams. And if I don't have vivid dreams, I'm not tapped in. You know what I'm saying? So the CBD is pretty great too for anybody dealing with anxiety, anybody needing to quit weed but still needs something to smoke, if you know what I'm saying, because that is real and weed is very addictive. So guys, don't be thinking that it's not addictive because it is. It is very much is. But back to what I was saying, guys, like I just want to simply bring the most positive experience to you guys. Like I think that's like the most important thing. Just bringing something that can be felt and that can be, just an experience, something that could make you feel good when you're feeling down, something that you can escape to when everything's just going wrong. Because I know there's been days where I wish I had something that I could just listen to and it just amped me up like that moment. You know what I'm saying? But I guess this is where I come in and I fill the blanket. And anybody who may be trying to figure out like who is Styx, like I'm Styx, and this is who, is bringing you loving advice. And this is who's bringing you love and education and knowledge. And one thing I want to simply like start off like with the whole understanding is because I have a lot of new followers and supporters. Like I am from Miami Dade, Opelika, Florida. I'm 21 years old. I'm a Libra sun sign, an Aquarius rising, and an Aries moon. I got into spirituality in about ninth grade, and I started taking it way more serious around 12th grade, 11th grade, really. 12th grades mostly, because I started reading a lot of books. Like Power of Now was like one of the first things I started, and it like really like it took my mind to the next level. And I felt like I was on top of the world that year because it was just like everything I could possibly want was coming to reality. Like, those moments when those manifestations just like, they just rolling in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, truly and honestly, that is what I've been dealing with. Just understanding my powers and understanding what I'm great at, what I am able to do, what am I able to bring to people, if you get what I'm saying. And honestly, like, I feel like in order to really get into that spirituality world, say, oh, it's the airplane. In order to really get into that spirituality world, the first thing to conquer is yourself. You have to figure out, who am I? Who am I? And this is why I have that song, This Is Who I Am, because this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? And when you're able to figure out, okay, this is me, this is how I am, these are the things that I like, these are the things that I'm good at, then you're able to literally, just want to make sure, you're able to literally excel because you know what you're good at, and you're able to put yourself in predicaments where you can thrive. And for my people who are dealing with situations where they're dealing with negative parents, they're dealing with toxicity in their environment, these are all tests. They're all testing you, and they're preparing you for your dreams in the long run. Because if you plan on being a superstar, but you can't deal with some basic negativity going on in your house, how are you supposed to deal with negativity coming from thousands of people when you're on that pedestal? You get what I'm saying? And like, for all my people who's dealing with negativity, you got to understand that you can take that negativity and you could turn it to something positive by using it in the right way. We can take any energy and transform it. Energy cannot die. Energy cannot be destroyed. Energy cannot be gone. It's just simply like, it's just there. So if you could take negative energy and transform it, you get what I'm saying? Boost your manifestations with their negative energy. Allow it to fuel you. When you allow negativity to seep in your mind and take over and live there rent free, how are you supposed to grow? You're supposed to take that and allow it to bring you a level that is attainable. You're supposed to allow it to ascend you, allow it to enlighten you, allow it to make you a brighter person. Because the truth of the matter is, you have to protect your energetic field. You have to protect your energetic field. Excuse me. Your energetic field is one of the most, if not the one of the most important parts of your body, because your energetic field is literally what protects you. And I don't know if you ever seen those pictures of those two people where one person shakes the other hand and then they have a whole bunch of shit in their aura. Like, your aura is your energetic field. So when you're able to protect it and not allow negativity to get into it, you vibrate more and your aura is even more heightened. I recommend doing so much meditation, doing yoga, guys. understand that when you are able to change your lifestyle into a way that is of higher being and a higher way of living, you reach a higher level of enlightenment. You reach a higher level of manifesting. You reach a higher level of happiness. But it takes you to want to live a higher level life, if you know what I'm saying. And like one thing I can possibly say is that like all the manifesting that I've done, all the choices that I've made, all the mistakes that I've made have been God sent. I wouldn't be talking to you right now if it wasn't for me simply coming in and saying, this is what's going to happen. This is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? So understand that you control your life. You can make whatever you want to happen, but it takes you to make the conscious choice to want to be better. A lot of people are seeing angel numbers. You guys are like at the beginning, not I don't even want to say the beginning, but like if you're not understanding why you're seeing angel numbers, then yes, you're at the beginning. If you're seeing angel numbers, you're not understanding why you're seeing angel numbers. It's because you're at the beginning of a spiritual awakening. Any number that you see, I don't give a fuck if it's 27, 27, 35, 35, 97, 97. Look that bitch up because it is, and I would recommend going to Sacred Scribes. Sacred Scribes. Look that bitch up and you'll understand that these numbers mean a lot more than you think. The sometimes our angels don't communicate in the way that we may want them to communicate, but one thing I do know is that the universe and our angels definitely communicate in numerical values. They communicate in symbolism, if you get what I'm saying. So even in your dreams, if you're seeing, oh, I just saw football in my dream, look up the spiritual meaning or the dream meaning of a football and understand why are you seeing this. You guys have to do research, because a lot of times, like, the way that evil and darkness and government is coming about us is through symbolism. Through symbolism and through numbers, if you get what I'm saying. It's so much going on over here. But you get what I'm saying? Like, guys, I believe in you all. And I can't get over the fact that, like, I have you here and it's just, we're now building a bond and we're now just living in a world where we now know of each other. And like all I know is, guys, like I'm gonna put y'all on spiritual game. Simple as that. I'm gonna put y'all on spiritual game and I'm gonna teach you guys everything that I know when it comes to spirituality, if you get what I'm saying. And we're gonna take it step by step. We're gonna go and we're gonna grow as a family together because this is the spiritual cult. This is the spiritual cult that we have built, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm just so happy and glad to, like, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. Like, you guys don't understand. But truth of the matter is, you guys stop putting that toothpaste, that tap water, that deodorant on your body because it has fluoride. So go look up some natural. You know what I'm saying? But again, back to like what I was saying with the tea, guys. I'm gonna be bringing some, like, most people are just so ready to sell you shit, and so most people are just so ready to get money. But it's like, listen, like, what I'm bringing you is things that you can actually benefit from, if you get what I'm saying. Things that you may not have known about. So for example, I want to enlighten people about the abilities of herbs and the abilities of teas, if you get what I'm saying. Like, there's not enough people drinking these beautiful ass teas that can literally heal you. We're over here taking medical medication when we have herbs that are our medicine. Food is our real medicine. So why are we taking in herbs? I mean, why are we taking in medication and drugs to heal us when these drugs have super side effects? Super side of internal bleeding, nausea. Like, what the fuck? You mean to tell me this is going to help me do this, but I'm going to end up feeling this? And then most of the time they put you on another medication to fight that side effect, but that medication also has a side effect, so it just puts you in a loop. And once you get lost in that medication loop, it's kind of like your soul is gone, because now they control your emotions. They control what you think. They control how you feel. They control what you see. And I'm just want to bring the truth of the matter, guys. Like, study, awaken your mind, learn the truth about all this bullshit, because I refuse to let the government take me and make me their little puppet. Watch The Matrix, watch Inception, watch these things, because they tell you the truth of the matter about your mind. But this is Styx'S episode, Styx Mystery School, episode 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, share these videos, and follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok, stream my music. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much.